Tennis Tunes, thank you for joining us tonight. We have the semifinals at the top of the bracket. We've got Scott on his huge win over Christian, but it wasn't too surprising. I'm here playing Christian today in singles, so I don't know what to say. And then we have Giri, who just is fresh off of his win against Andrew. Hell of a match there. That was
2-3 setters in there.
Yeah. We're having some great matches here. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Anything you guys want to talk about today? Actually, we went through your string setup last time, so maybe Scott, would you like to give us like your string tension, everything?
Sure.
You got something a little crazy today.
Yeah, I'm kind of going through some changes. I've got the new Head Speed MP, and I've got it strung up with Head Links Tour at 57 pounds.
Nice. With the Spidey shock absorber.
Spider-Man, that's my alter ego. That's what they call me on the court when I play doubles. So that's always a part of my game.
Love it. All right, and then I got my new glasses today. I told my wife I look like Billie Jean King.
I'm looking forward to a great match. I came up here prepared, so I'm ready for a fight. I know it's not going to be easy. This guy gets a lot of balls back.
And I know Scott is the best player on this bracket. So
I'm a little hurt by that, but you're right. But I agree with you.
And I just feel I have nothing to lose. I just go for it, and that's my start.
Go for it.
Dangerous.
Love it. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Have a great match. Should be fun. All right, Tennis Tunes. Let's dive right into this match. We've got the Beast Giri versus the Beast Scott. They're both animals. I'll let you determine which animal they are. Ooh, good for Giri staying attentive there, because I didn't think Scott would get to that ball, but Giri was ready to finish it. Good aggression from Giri. He's playing pretty patient right now, waiting for his opportunity. Scott puts the hand up. Yep. Yeah, I don't mind Giri doing those little slices. Scott's not crushing the ball. He's slicing it back.
Come on.
So if Giri gets a chance to hit some big power off of his slice, it's not too bad. Gary's got a game point here.
All right, had a game point, let it get away. Too many errors. He got away with the game. See if we can lock it down, play a little cleaner, get some first serves in, make it easy. Let's go.
Great little pickup from Scott. He's getting those pretty nice lately, so got to be careful with that. But yeah, I'm very curious to see how Giri handles Scott's deep, bouncy balls, deep, floaty balls. Sorry. Let me control myself. But yeah, Scott hits a lot of nice deep pace, and there's a lot of spin on that. It's very tricky. But Giri's tricky as well. I think they actually have a similar game plan and style. Who can do it better?
See you.
All right, Scott's feeling himself real early, and maybe he should be, because that was a good game there. He closed it out pretty nicely. Oh, I almost forgot. Christian and I played next to them, and there's no reason for me to mention this, really. But I did beat Christian 6-1, 7-6 on the court next to these guys. Just thought I'd throw it out there. Hi, Christian. All
Right now, it just looks like both players are kind of moving each other around. You know, Scott's, I think, doing a better job of it at the moment. You know, Giri's hitting some shorter slices, giving Scott a chance to be a little more aggressive. And Giri's just kind of getting held back here. That's just a tough ball to handle, and that's another deep spinny ball that gave Giri some trouble there. Because he was there, but it's just tough to do much with it. Good drop shot from Scott. Both players being very patient. Great ace from Giri. Can he pull this game back? Oh, not quite.
Playing pretty well. He's content to hit it to the backhand almost every time he has an opportunity. Problem for him is I'm hitting it pretty well, so.
Yeah, I've got to agree. Scott is looking very nice out here right now. Let's see if he can keep it up. Okay, that's an answer there. Ooh, Scott. Had to include that point. That's a rare miss from Scott. Yeah, you can kind of see Giri's just struggling to keep up with the angles here. I think he's doing his best to get to it, but he's not doing much with the shot back. And so it just sets Scott up for another punishing move. Very difficult, very tricky. Giri needs to find a way to get in here and be aggressive. Love that from Giri, though. Hey, he had a couple nice shots there. He kept the pressure on, put it where he needed to. That's what we like to see. But, I mean, from my personal experience with Scott, it is very difficult to win games when you're playing consistent from the baseline. He hits great angles, and he's very, very consistent. So to beat him in that game is very tough.
All right, 5-2. Get some first serves. Let's serve it out. Let's go.
So I think I should play a little more solid and keep the balls more in and hit more on his backhand with topspin, because if he's getting short balls, he's just ripping it apart. So I think I need to play deep, solid on the backhand. Let's see how it goes.
Giri talking to the camera. I love it. I think against Andrew, Giri was very focused. He just wanted to take Andrew down, and he did it. And this match, I think he's a little more loose, kind of have fun with it. You know, I think he went into this thinking he's the underdog. And I think anyone in this tournament against Scott is the underdog, so can't blame him there. See, like that ball, I think Scott gave Giri a chance for Giri to hit a really nice angle, but Giri opted to just kind of get it back and not really angle it too much. So I think when he has his chances, he's got to go for it like that. Great shot from Giri.
Right. Come on. So it's a fresh set. I'll just continue with my strategy towards the end of the last set. Whatever I tried to do, I think it put him in some amount of trouble. So I'll keep on hitting the balls little looped into his backhand so that he doesn't make those aggressive top spins. Let's see.
Fair analysis from Giri there. I think, you know, he figures something out a little bit towards the end of that set. Let's see if he can incorporate it into this set. But yeah, it's a tough deep ball to handle there. And you don't want to back up and give Scott more court. Yeah, it's very tough to figure something out here. But Giri's a fighter. We all know it. He can do it. Yeah, it's crazy to watch this and just think about some of my shots with Scott and similar outcomes. You know, Giri hit a short, softer ball there. Scott hit a great angle, and then he had an easy finish.
You can see him slowing down just a tad, so we got to stay after it. No letting up. Stay on it. Let's go.
That's a great shot from Giri. I like that. And it was enough. Now Giri's got a quick game point to tie it up. He does it.
I was due for one of those.
You were due for one of those, Scott. Scott just moves his way inside the court and then finishes. Oh man, I wish I had some answers for Giri, to be honest, right now. I mean, it's just it's difficult to get the advantage in the point.
Looks like he's running on fumes over there. We don't have to do anything fancy. He gets nothing for free.
Ooh, he gets nothing for free. Okay.
He gets nothing for free.
Sorry, Scott. Yeah, in my mind, I think Giri made the right play there, and I think he went for a strong finish, and that's really what he needs to do. I don't mind that play at all. And, you know, I don't need to say it, but obviously my critique, like, I like to, in the commentary, I want to try to get more in the sense of, like, let's figure out what these players are doing and why it's going the way it is. So I'm not saying I could do this any better, and I'm not saying these guys aren't doing a good job. It's just what I see in the flow of the match, so.
See if we can squeeze a couple more miles out.
Hey, listen, that forehand that Giri missed there, I think he needs to go for that. And I think he was in a perfect spot to do it. That's a great play there. It just didn't go his way. He just missed it by a little bit, but I like it. Gary just says, yeah, no, that was a little out. Scott, I think Scott might have questioned it just for a second, but yep. Again, another rip. Gary has to go for those, and I like it. It's just not. They're just not going in. Whoo, Gary. Gary was loving that. He put his hand up like, yo, look at me. I'm the 4.5. I love seeing this from Giri. What a great shot. That's exactly what he needs to do. You know, these baseline rally shots aren't doing it. Some drop shots, some big hard shots, that'll do it.
Moved me around pretty good in that game. I got to catch my wind, put in some serves, serve this thing out. Let's go.
Giri just needs to throw him off his game a bit. Can he do it here? That's it. That's it. Love to see it. Great move. All right, Gary's making a little comeback here. Can he get this game? And by the way, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. You know, these videos take a lot of work, and it's all passion. I just enjoy doing it. Just having a lot of fun with it. So if you'd like to support the channel, feel free. Yeah, that's a tricky ball to come in on.
All right, Tennessee, we've got another match in the books. Scott took it down 6-2, 6-3.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, great match. Yeah, tough match. Anything you want to say, Giri, on how you feel?
Yeah, Scott, I think he's really solid both on the backhand and forehand. And especially on the backhand, on my backhand, when he attacks from the middle of the court, it just goes wide. So that was giving me more trouble. And I couldn't put it back with more spin. I think towards the second set, I started realizing that, but it was too late. And I think in the first set, I was trying to close the rally pretty soon, like on the rise. But with his spin, I couldn't really control it. So I think that's where it got out of hand.
Yeah.
But really, like a solid player. He's a beast.
He's a beast. Yeah. So you felt like he moved you around a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's his bread and butter, I think. But
yeah, I want to get you corner to corner as much as I can. Make you earn those points. So.
That's right. How do you feel about the match? Christian, I saw some points that looked like you were playing solid.
I played a lot better than I did when I played Christian. I'll say that.
I see the shade.
Unfortunately, Giri got the A game tonight. I was playing pretty well. I was feeling good. I've been working on my serve a lot, so I only think I double faulted like 8 times today.
Wow!
No, it was I think around 4, not more than 4.
Well, that's not too bad.
That's like one good solid game for me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I felt good. I was trying to keep it to his backhand deep. So I was just trying to wear you out and then open up some angles.
Yeah.
You were hitting it to my backhand, so I'm like, all right, we'll go cross court to cross court all you want. And
wow.
I feel pretty good about that most of the time. But
yeah.
no, it was a little nerve-wracking the last couple of games, up 5-1 in the second set, and you got a couple games.
He'll creep back on you, yeah.
Yeah. So
make it tough.
I knew that that 5-3 game had to be the last one, or it's going to be.
Could get messy.
Could be here a while.
Yeah.
Needed to close it out and go home. No, great play.
Great play, yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We're playing 3 out of 5.
Yeah, that's a great match, and we've got Scott in the finals. He is sitting waiting, because on the other side we have me versus my father-in-law. Winner of that plays Zach, and the winner of that plays Scott. So we got a couple more matches to figure out on my side, but I'll ask Giri what I've asked everybody else, and you know what's coming. Who do you think's gonna win this thing?
I'll go with Scott.
Heard it here.
I think that's a fair guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah. Scott's got an army behind him
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point,
No.
but
But I think it'll be a tough.
Yeah.
Most likely, you're going to make it to the finals, and
Maybe.
I really want to see the backhand to backhand.
yeah,
Because
I
your
don't want to
backhand
see
is
that.
Got, yeah, your backhand has got really good now.
Thanks. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate it. We'll
Yeah.
see you the next one.
That's like,
Oh, that's fun. Thanks guys. Good playing, Gary.
thanks, man.
He's a beast. He's a beast.